Welcome back to my channel. This is Ghana Joshua Dalami, and if you just come in, do well to hit the like and subscribe button, or wait till the end of this video and see the value you're going to be getting from this, and make a choice for yourself. Share to others so that this video can be seen by the right people, especially if you find value in this. So not gonna take our time. This is just a continuation of my previous video where I came speaking about the mistakes I made from the trading session days of 22nd to 24th of 22nd to 26th of September 2025. Right, so in the previous video I'm gonna be linking it somewhere here or anywhere, linking it with this so that you see the mistakes we made and how you can learn from those and don't repeat the same mistakes of FOMO entries, of adding more positions, especially when you're in profit, of being sensitive to signals that the chart is showing you, that your candles are showing you. You'll be able to protect your capital, make better decisions, and don't have to make the same mistake I made. But on this video, let me take you guys through our trades that went in our direction and how we were able to make good profit from that. So let's head on to the charts. So here you can see what people are saying about my ideas, our ideas, right? Can you see some of the reviews? Can you see some of the reviews? How interactive the channel is. For Rigzo on Discord, I'm going to be dropping the link to that on our Telegram channel. You should be with us. Ask questions where you need to connect with people. This will get easier for you once you are doing the same thing with the same people that are doing the same thing every day. So this is what people are saying, even in our Telegram. Look at some of the reviews we are getting. So how did we get these trade ideas? So on Monday, our first trade idea, I said it in the previous video. Look at the idea. We bought at around 3,692, 447. Our stop loss 3,869,579, and our take profit 3,699. That was our trade, and look how it played out. It played out very nicely. Can you see? How did we get that trade idea now? Is the reason for this video. Why did I buy? Why did I think it was going to buy at that point? Was it just because I thought? Was it just because I felt it was going to buy? Or what? Why? So the why is the reason for this video. This is my rough chart. This is where I do all the whole dirty work. And as you can see, don't mind my charts, guys. So let's drill down to the reason how I got it, and I hope at the end you guys will be able to use the same thought process and be able to replicate the same results for yourself. So I'm going to delete this guy because of this video, so that we have a clearer view. Right, so why did we buy at these points? How did we catch this buy? Look at it, and as you can see, we got a quick 1-to-1. This is 1-to-1. This is 1-to-6 weeks reward. Early Monday morning. This is how many pips? Served for free. You guys know what this is? It is about 180 pips. Maybe not 18 pips. You know how many pips this is, how many points? we're looking at about 14 bars right there. That's good money on good risk reward. So how did we get this? Before I longed, you can see at the point we did, and it was just this same concept. I want to show you guys. I'm going to be dropping a book that is going to help you to be able to identify. Look at the trigger here, and it was because of this bullish engulfing candlestick we saw at around this level, especially when price broke this resistance, the shoulder, and it happened there. Remember, if you look at my previous video, I told you these guys are gonna make you rich if you take note of them and use them. They are very simple, but they are very powerful on the market, and you'll be able to replicate the same results over and over again. So that's value number one. This right here, anywhere you go to learn, this is what you are just gonna finally resolve to, because after you've done your analysis, you've known the overall trend of the market. What do you do? What's that thing that you see that makes you buy? What's the signal that the bulls have taken over so that you can make your decision? As you can see, the countless number of times within the same range of, and you can see the powerful move that happened afterwards. Can you see? Can you see them at every point? So this is the value I'm teaching you about. I think in this video, bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing candlesticks as triggers, but they work, but they matter around major levels, either at support or resistance. That's where they are significant. If they happen anywhere, and just take note, this is around a resistance to support, which is this cycle level here. That's where it happened, push to the upside. Why is this one significant? It happened at a major resistance to support. It hasn't had a major resistance break, right? Can you see this one? Why was this one valid? Even though this one is a little bit different, this guy is still bullish engulfing, but we have different type of engulfing patterns, but the one that I use personally are bullish and bearish engulfing. Use them very well alongside with chart patterns. As you can see how valid they are. So this is valid because it happened at a previous resistance. These two like that, and that was how we were able to catch these buys that you saw that was served here, almost more than 25 pips, more than 30 pips on a Monday morning around 6 a.m. was when we called the shot, 6 a.m. and before 10 o'clock you have already served more than 30 pips, about 50 pips thereabouts in the morning. So I spoke about this. This was a mistake in the previous video. So let's move on to the next trade idea that we helped on the week. So bullish engulfing pattern around key levels are going to get to your buys easily. Yeah, so the next trade idea that works for our favor after this mistake we made here, not taking note of these guys. I made a video on that. The next trade idea of that week was this guy, this 1 to 4 risk reward. We got that's about 20 pips plus, right? So why did we get this trade? It's still the same concept. This was a potential shoulder, this was a head. It came, broke above this neckline. We're ideally expecting price to respect this zone for itself, but it violated. That told us that the bulls were in charge and reactions at that zone, resistance to support. You saw the same guy again. So you see, what I do is very, very simple. It's not that it's not much. It's just that I do it repeatedly over time, and I'm able to make a whole lot of profit from it. What I do is just break and retest. Price broke above this resistance. I wait for it to test it, and I saw my trigger, and I buy, and I make profits, and the community eats. And you can see what people are saying. Can you see the idea? Can you see? Look at what the community are saying. Look at profits people are making. Right? So, look at. People are happy. We are making people happy with this simple thing, you see. Can you see? Right, so this is what people are saying from just this simple thing I'm sharing from you guys that you can replicate on your own end. You just break and retest. So let's move on to the next trade idea and how we cut it. And next was this trade idea we took. I spoke a video about it, and you can see it went into profit before loss. And these same guys too, around this level. It's just that at this point the BS took over. So that was how we got that one too. And we took only one shot in the week, and this was how we got it. Yeah, so this was how we got the shot. Price broke this level. It came to test it, and I saw this hanging man, inverted hammer, and I saw this guy, and I just shot from there and just got down 1 to 2. So this was how we got this guy, and updates were shared as well in the Forex channel. Can you see? So can you see what made us sell was it broke this trend line, and it came. We were expecting price at that level, and when price came, this was where I called the trade. You see that same thing I told you I saw. Right, I called the trade here to here. Look at what community are saying. The believers gang is what we call ourselves. So I think that was my last trade of the week. And yeah. So I hope you got value from this one. And do well to hit the like and subscribe button. Share to others. Take note of support, resistance, your triggers around those levels, and you'll be able to make profits and easily. Just identify the overall trend of the market, where it's going, break it down, and hop on them. So thank you, and see you guys on the next one. Peace.